Well, yeah, so skate, baby. Won't you roll out there? Yeah, and we can take it slow, or you'll lose control. Through the city at night, there's a place I go, I tell it. All black, like I'm selling my soul. Yeah, it's the only real place I can call my own. It's the only real place I can know. Unlike what we call.
Alright, welcome back to the Skate with Jake channel. Here at the beautiful Patterson's rink, you get a chance to be able to show you the next new parts of, last video we did left, and then we did right. We strengthened up our ankles, learned about good posture. One of the things we're going to talk about, just a quick little recap, which I didn't mention the first one, but basically I call it the 5-5 rule, right? Because it's easy, you got your 5 fingers and 5 fingers. So 5 up above, number 1, that pelvic tuck. Number 2, make sure that you are, up, rector muscles. Number 3, shoulders back. Number 4, chin up. Number 5, chin tucked. All right, so there's the top. 5 down below, slight little bend in the knees. And then as we said, we got the outside of the ankle, inside, on the toe, and then on the heel. All right, so those are all the different 5-5s, different things we can go work on. And this one though, or last time it was left, it was right. This time it's going to be about being together. I call it the wave. Other people call it the lemon drop. I call it the wave. The reason is it waves out and it comes back in. And then it goes out and it comes back in. Now, there's 2 different ways to achieve that. You have your adductors and your abductors. You can do it just with your hips in and then squeeze them back in and squeeze them out. That'll really work all this. Or try to keep this stationary and then just move those ankles. Just ankles. All right? Or we can bring them together and you're doing both, which will make it a lot smoother. So you really want to use your adductors, abductors, and your ankles. Okay? All right, so last thing to tie it all together is, where do I put my weight? And what I mean by that is, remember we just talked about just a moment ago, in the ankles or up in the toes. Now, the way to think about this is percentages, okay? You have 100% of something, whatever that is. In this case, you're gonna want about 60% of your weight in your ankles back here, and only about 40% of your weight in your toes. You're gonna lean just a little bit more into the heels. That way, when you go to move, it's a lot smoother. Whereas if I put all my weight into my toes, now when I'm trying to move, I'm gonna wanna fall forward. So I wanna lean back just a little bit and really sit into my heels. That will really help me move slowly. And by the way, eventually that's how we get to where you're gonna be 1-footing it, because I'm more in my heels than I am in my toes. Okay, that's really important. Same thing when you're going backwards now, you would lean more into your toes and allow that to do the same thing. I'm leaning just about 60% of my weight into my toes and only about 40% of my weight into my heels. But I'm still doing the same ankles and the same hip movements as I was before going forward. It's just whether you're going forward or backward is going to depend on where your weight is being distributed. That's really important, because that's really what's going to make the difference when you start going on that 1 foot, or when you start really going on that 1 foot, right? It's all the difference. Where is your weight? Okay? That's the last part of the wave. That's going to make all the difference. It's going to make you really graceful out there on the floor, because you're going to be more and more aware of where your weight is going and where your body's going. Quick little recap today of the lesson that we went over. So first off is the 5-5, right? 5 little fingers, 5 little toes, 5-5. So with all your posture, that's up above, right? That, your erector, you got your shoulders, you got your head up, right? Up and out, and then chin tuck. That's the first 5. Second 5, slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the knees, and then whether you're on the outsides, whether you're on the inside, whether you're on your toes, or whether you're in your heels, okay? So 5, 5, last part, right? We have left, right, and this one is together. So you have your adductors, abductors, and you have your ankles, return. So, and then also weight distributing. 60% in the heels, 40% in the toes for when you're going forward. And we're gonna try that all together, nice and slow, and nice and controlled. And then same thing, if you're gonna go backwards, we're gonna go nice and slow and lean a little more into our heels. And those are the things you're gonna wanna go over pretty soon. You tie all that together between being able to balance here, being able to balance here, and being able to do this, oh, whole new level. Looks so graceful out on the floor, and that's what we're looking for. Last part, like, subscribe, comment. If there's anything you're trying to learn, please let me know, comment below, and I will do all I can to be able to figure that out for you and be able to give you a good lesson on that and put forward that content. And I'd really love that opportunity. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day.
It's the first time. Yeah, well. Yeah, so skate, baby. Won't you roll out there?